Actually, next topic. For real this time, guys.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I think it should be
Me?
the
I'm
Albert, my co-host.
I'm up.
No.
No.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My topic. It's somewhat similar, in the same ballpark as his. Movie sequels. Do we need?
I'm gonna clean that up, by the way.
Hold on, you dumped shit on the floor.
I'm gonna do that right now. Just talk.
Okay. No, but to be more specific, the Fast and Furious franchise. Like I think. I just had it.
Speaking of The Rock,
It got
no, for real, franchise Viagra. Seriously. I swear to God, like if you look at the movies up until when did it come in, the fifth one?
Yeah, I think
It came in the 5th, was prominent in the 6th.
Yeah.
Look how much fucking money those movies make now that he's in it. Like seriously.
That charisma, that muscle, that ripped motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, here it is.
Everything.
This is from Polygon. From April 30th. The Vin Diesel-led crew is still performing amazingly well at the box office, recently edging out Frozen, Iron Man 3, and the last Harry Potter film to become the 4th largest movie in history.
What?
Harry Potter?
Yes.
Oh my
Damn.
Fast and Furious 7.
Wow.
I know. Oh man, I'm about to say something awful.
Well, it's because Paul Walker died.
Exactly. That's why I was gonna. He said it. You took the words out of my mouth.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker would not have died.
That movie
It would not have been as successful.
It would have been success. Yeah.
Well, it would have been.
It would have been
Like
successful.
$500 million.
Yeah, but not nearly as much as.
But not nearly like it did.
Like I know it sounds terrible, but I agree with you. The amount of free publicity that gave the movie was insane.
Did
I
he
remember-
really die, or is it another Tupac situation
No,
where he didn't die?
I'm pretty sure there are photos of it.
I'm not going to.
But like, just think about like, I know it's because like whenever I don't even know where I'm going, but I agree with you. I'm glad you had to say it and I didn't. I was actually about to say it. When in doubt, let Gabe say it.
It's the same situation with something like. I'm bringing back to Batman, but like The Dark Knight, like Heath Ledger dying made the movie more successful, but it was still probably going to be a pretty.
It would have been huge. It would have been a great movie nonetheless.
Yeah,
But
with him
it got
dying,
people
they're
to.
like, this is his last film.
It got people
Exactly.
talking
You have
about
to go see it.
Yeah, it made it twice as big, but
And then you put the good scenes of people crying and go, hey, this guy died.
Yeah.
Come see this
Yeah.
shit.
It's a little dark. Let's carry on with Fast and
No,
Furious talk.
No,
other sequels, please.
like, yeah.
By the way,
Topics.
I'm really sorry to interrupt. Considering I just said, let's get this back on track. Paul Walker. Did they like CGI him? I haven't seen
They,
that.
Some of it.
they did CGI some of him.
Other than
Used
say-
his brother's body, and they CGI like his face and stuff.
Yeah.
They did it really well.
Nice.
I mean,
That's impressive.
It
Technology.
It was really good.
It really
I haven't
was a
seen it at all.
decent movie.
Yeah.
Like, I preferred it over the last 3.
See, that's what I'm talking about, like, the sequels. Like, do we really need that many fucking sequels in the movie franchise? Like,
It has The Rock. Fuck yes, we do.
Well, Hollywood would be like, my wallet says yes.
exactly. Like, they already announced they're making an 8th fucking movie.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 8.
Was that sarcasm? Like, that sounded like sarcasm.
I know, I was like, you didn't hear about that?
I don't fucking pay attention to him anymore. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be an 8th one.
Learn something new every day. But yeah, they already announced the 8th one, and it's clearly making a shit ton of money.
Oh, it broke over $1 billion.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's clearly making money, but I still don't want that.
Because you got people like
franchise
my
fatigue.
Yeah.
and you got people like my husband, not going another racing movie, goddamn, alright.
But as an example is Fast and Furious, but I mean, there's the Transformers movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The thing-
You mean everything's a sequel.
Yeah, it's like it's so unoriginal now. Like everything's either a sequel or an adaptation of a book or something. Like,
But how much of that, like,
Yeah.
think about all the 2 movies you mentioned, okay, like Fast and Furious and, what was the other?
Transformers.
Like, how much of those movies are, like, those movie threads are not the story.
True.
So they can continue to make them
Popcorn
because
flicks.
something like, what's that?
Popcorn flicks.
Yeah.
People go because
Exactly.
they're entertaining. Explosions and big robots,
Exactly.
cars, The Rock.
Literally, white people go to watch them.
Oh, Mila Kunis, I don't really like.
And they're like,
no offense,
anything's
Mila.
better than Shia LaBeouf. Fuck Shia LaBeouf.
Mila Kunis, above a 3.
Above a 3.
See what I mean? Like, you can do that with movies that don't rely heavily on story. And things like, they are Transformers fanboys that get pissed at the movies, but like, you can't compare like the Transformers fanboys to something like a Marvel fan
Harry
base.
Potter.
If you try to change something like Harry Potter had a story though, it was like, you could see it had an ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like something like Fast and Furious, as long as there's
They find a way to
a new engine and a new car coming out, there's gonna be.
No.
They're like, we got more shit to steal. Alright, let's do it.
I was excited for Transformers.
Because it's about family.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was excited for Transformers, like, what was it, 2007?
Back in the day.
Back when they like announced that and they were gonna make that, I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be awesome. And when the second one, that's when I was like, fuck these movies. Like,
But can we agree the first one was good?
yeah,
By the way,
the first one was.
I don't think the first one was good. There's always, whenever I think about that movie, there's always one scene near the beginning that just pisses me off to no end because it served no fucking purpose.
And it had Shia LaBeouf.
Hey, I'm talking. Landlord.
Oh, hey, I'm the landlord.
Is that host or
No, near the beginning. No, near the beginning. I can't even think of the guy's name. That the soldier, the military
Is
guy.
the first one or
The first one. Near the
Well,
beginning.
he was in the second one.
Well, he was. I'm talking specifically the first one. He was like,
Josh Duhamel.
well, he was like in that helicopter,
I got the
and he was sitting there like near the beginning, and everyone was like, whatever his name was, like, why are you looking so happy? And he's like, I just can't wait to get home and see my baby girl for the first time. And that, I'm just like, I don't know why
Cheesy as
that line. I can't begin to describe how much that pisses me off because it served no purpose. That kid never shows up in the movie. That guy's wife never shows up in the movie. If she does, I don't remember it. I feel like I would have, given how much this annoyed the shit out of me. And I'm just like, why? That's the most Michael Bay shit ever. And you just know
Actually, the most Michael Bay shit ever.
Besides
Every
the
single explosion.
well, you just like think about like he appeals like to the masses. People just want to go to the movie, have a good time.
Like Michael Bay.
It's not a good time.
And
Yeah.
The
it's like
second one, like at the end with the fucking that giant ass robot, and I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And all of a sudden they like drive or fucking run under it, and it has those huge like fucking balls that like act as its testicles, and it was blatant as shit.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then that showed, and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I got instant. I've never gotten like
hey, that's
pissed at
nuts.
Was it the third or fourth one that Mark Wahlberg came in?
Fourth one.
Fourth one? Okay. And they're like, oh, the industry's gonna get big now. We got a real name actor. Worst fucking
franchise
movie.
was
The
so
franchise.
huge.
I like Mark Wahlberg, but even when I saw him get in it, I was like, no, I'm not.
I don't
watching
like Mark Wahlberg in serious
I
movies.
love Mark Wahlberg.
Shooter?
He's a great
Shooter.
Who doesn't fucking love Shooter?
What are you talking about? What's the one with the little cars? When they steal
Micro Machines?
No.
Oh, Italian Job.
Italian Job.
Yeah.
That movie. Holy
Good movie. He is a
I've never
great
seen it,
actor.
but I've had one. No, not really.
Great actor and everything. That movie was the worst out of the fucking franchise.
It is terrible.
The Departed.
That movie, dude.
Oh, we just naming Mark Wahlberg
Pretty
movies
good.
now? Ted?
Maybe Ted 2. Now,
But
Ted 2 can
not-
go fuck.
But not the happening.
Oh, I didn't see
Anyway,
that.
what was the topic again?
Sequels.
Oh, sequels and how like everything's a sequel and like why do you need them? And I already kind of gave my response. Hollywood says yes. They make so much money and there's no risk.
Yeah, I understand it and I get it, but I don't.
You don't like it.
They're ruining like the movie going. Like originality of movies has gone down. They're making money, yes, but like they're just making crappy movies.
Any movie that's original now gets shown at like
Indie
festivals,
theaters.
like
Exactly.
South by Southwest,
Exactly.
Ragtag,
IFC
Town.
Yeah, or there was
Was it True Falls Festival, stuff like that.
Stuff like that. These indie festivals.
Yeah, and those
like these like
movies.
small like drive-in.
do you guys have direct-to-DVD?
No charter.
Oh, fuck.
But there was actually a really good movie. I think it was called Slow West, and it had Michael Fassbender in it. And it was like
He's a good actor.
It was
Yeah,
it was an independent movie, like shown at South by Southwest, won a bunch of awards, and it's like the most prominent thing. A guy was like, "Oh, you can like a short commercial on DirecTV. It's like you can watch this on our pay-per-view."
Yeah.
Well, like Voodoo, you could watch it on Voodoo, which I rented it because it looked interesting.
Yeah.
Drive.
Pretty good movie too.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah.
That movie is ridiculous.
Against someone else who's a
The score of that movie makes the movie though.
Oh God, you sound like our old roommate Wesley. The score of this movie.
No, it really was.
It makes every.
The music's so good.
Okay, no, but in this case, I don't usually like say that about movies, but in this case, it made a complete difference. Like, if someone asked me what was cool about Drive, I'm just like, oh, the music's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good movie, but like, the first thing that comes to mind is like this.
It's like The Rock he was in the movie was like The Driven or Taken. What I think it was Taken.
The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock wasn't in Taken.
That's Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
No, not that one. The Taken or The Driven or something like
Fast?
that. Maybe that's
I think that's what it is.
Car, the movie. I'm surprised they didn't.
No, that was fucking.
Okay.
What about
Luke
Pixar's?
Wilson.
Pixar's Cars.
Luke Wilson.
I think you're talking about Fast, but you can carry on.
Don't correct me.
A fast straight, just saying.
Fucking I lost where we're at.
You're talking about The Rock and Fast.
And there was something before that, but I don't.
Walking Tall? That wasn't a car movie though.
That was a great.
That was a great movie.
That was a good movie.
Scorpion was shit. That movie was great.
Scorpion was shit.
I don't know what shit.
And when he was in the mummy.
Same title, you gotta get it right.
Why would I correct the fucking title when it was a shit goddamn movie?
Alright, so to answer your question, sequels are necessary when there's a means to an end.
I think
Like-
you need to plan it, like
Yeah.
like you need to
Plan
plan
it,
a franchise, plan a trilogy,
Plan and end.
versus like what Fast and Furious is doing. Like we're gonna make this movie. Oh, it made $1 billion. Fuck, let's make another one.
Well,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go
that's
until
gonna
we
be
lose.
lose money.
But I
Alright.
think at some point you've kind of got to stop.
I think
at some
8 is
point
too
you've
many.
got to stop.
I
like, no matter-
thought 2 was too many.
You know,
Too fast. Too
you know, it's
furious.
kind of interesting that I'm having a conversation about this because I've actually never seen any of those movies.
Really? You've
never
never even
seen
seen
No,
the
I have
original?
never seen any of them.
The original.
How is this supposed to be a nerd pop culture? You've never seen any of them.
Hey,
There's
this is
7 of them.
This is a nerd talk show, and we brought a country bumpkin.
Can we agree? The original was a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious wasn't bad. Tokyo Drift, fucking terrible.
Yeah.
4 was bad. 5 and 6, I enjoyed.
5 and 6 were fun.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun.
Yeah, they're not like
They're not.
blew my
Good,
mind.
they're not good movies. They're just fun, exciting. Bang, 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 and we're gonna explode some shit movies.
I kind of wish that, like I said, like at some point you've got to stop. Like you just kind of got to
Yeah.
count your losses. Maybe try something new. You could even be a similar concept. You can even cast The Rock again if you
Kind of
want.
like Frozen.
But-
They should have stopped at 1, but no, they're gonna make
You,
fucking
you,
2.
you were out.
Something
You
like-
were off your fucking rocker if you thought that movie wasn't gonna get a sequel.
I'm just saying, like,
not
it's
on
kind of-
rocker. Just that they should have stopped. at
Your
1.
your
Like,
recliner. That's right. You have a.
It's like ruining the integrity of it. Like
Yeah.
Frozen was like apparently like so popular, so good. Like just let it go.
Yeah.
I know it's
good. I know
Like,
it's good.
just leave it alone. Like let it be great. Don't keep like making more.
Like Disney back in the day.
Like,
And if they did have a sequel, it was like a little low budget made for.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
1.5, like 1.5 or whatever.
like Fox and the Hound.
think of all that stuff.
Fox
If all that
and
stuff
the
came out now, like think if Lion King was released for the first
We
time.
would have been
now.
on the fifth one.
There
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
a Lion King too.
There was a 3, but they were like
There
released
was a
years later, low budget, different characters, well maybe different
Yeah.
characters, but made for DVD.
And it wasn't like a
Ordeal.
like big time promoted. Like hey, look Lion King 2 guys. It was like
Like, look at us. No, Hakuna Matata, bitch.
it was kind of low like side story stuff.
Yeah. But I kind of, in a way, I kind of like the sequels because, you know, like if it's a franchise I like, I'll probably keep going. And so, like, just saying, like, I'm not, like, I haven't seen the Fast and Furious movies, but I'm sure if I did, I'd be like, yes, an 8th one. But I do agree. I think at some point you need to kind of stop. Like I said, maybe try something new. You've made an assload of money. You can take a few risks now, potentially.
Yeah.
In a way, the sequels, they give you kind of, there is a little bright spot. There's some silver lining. It helps you appreciate original movies when they happen. Like,
If they ever happen.
well, like 2 years
That's
ago.
so rare.
Like 2 years ago, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I-
a great movie.
I thought it was one of the most fun and entertaining movies I've ever seen. And that movie, like, how much money do you think that movie made?
Probably didn't make shit.
It probably made a shit ton.
You know, it actually.
It probably only made like, 35 million.
The age of
Opening.
Pacific Rim grossed over $500 million.
because
Because
the Japanese Asian
$500 million.
audience,
The Asian market loved it, but you know why? Is because what got people talking about that movie? Not only is it about giant fucking robots and monsters, and that's badass as shit.
You're like, oh, Godzilla.
But yeah, but like the fact that it got people talking because it was a legitimately original film. Not like really original, like giant monster movies like have been around for many decades.
From the story.
But like here we see Hollywood producing a big budget movie that's like on paper a total B movie, like something you'll watch on Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
But they gave it a big, they had it. They had well, they gave it a big budget, promoted it, had attached a really well-known director, Guillermo del Toro, and it launched. And people were like, "This is awesome!" Because what else is there to watch? Another Pixar movie, another Fast sequel, another Harry Potter movie, another movie to look adaptation. Like you know what I'm saying.
Well, Harry Potter, like, you're telling the whole story.
Yeah.
Like, if you need 7 or was it 8 total movies?
Yeah,
There's part
there
1, part 2,
Yeah.
Like, if you need 8 total movies to tell the story, then that's fine. Don't, like, after that, don't give me a 9th movie with, like, a happy ever after bullshit. Like,
Yeah, there's no
leave
way
it
that when
alone.
they made the first movie, they thought, like first Fast and Furious, they thought, oh yeah,
It was gonna be
we're gonna
6
sequels.
sequels.
yeah, there's no way they thought that. That's
I
fine.
think if you're gonna go the sequel route, I do like. I'm gonna come off as a massive fanboy here, but I love the way that Marvel does it because like all these movies are technically sequels to each other, but a lot of them have completely different characters, completely different scenarios. They're so different. Like you can't look me in the eye and tell me that Guardians of the Galaxy is a similar movie to Captain America: Winter Soldier.
That's true.
It's
an action movie.
Even if it's the same character, like, let's say Captain America, for example, his first 2, like, technically Winter Soldier was a sequel to the First Avenger, but it's completely different stories. Like, they're not necessarily connected to each other.
It's
They don't talk
an
about the
evolution.
actual-
It is an evolution of the character too.
Yeah.
Plus, like all the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like think about it, like after like the Avengers, which was a sequel. Before that, we had Thor, Captain America 2, Iron Man 3, which were all sequels. Now we're getting Ant-Man, and then we're gonna get next year Doctor Strange, which are all part of the same series, but they're completely different characters. I think if you're gonna like I think it would be less annoying with sequels if you would like make movies like in the same world, in the same universe, but not necessarily like 2, 3, 4, 17.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Fast 97,
Oh.
still rocking.
And I'm you're stuck on Captain America, like instead of catching your grenade, I'll jump on a grenade for you.
That's actually a song.
Yeah, no more. Catch it, dude. Come on, man. We're talking pop culture. You don't
I'm sorry. You're talking to a metalhead. You're talking to a metalhead.
Okay.
I call him. By the way, speaking of Bruno Mars, seriously, I bet that guy goes to bed crying every single night. Because just by watching that motherfucker, he wants so desperately to be Michael Jackson, and he never will be. Everything he does is about
If I was
like
Michael Jackson, I would he crying tears of joy.
That reminds me of that.
Look at this money.
I was saying, now that you mentioned that, it reminds me of that one GIF where he's like $100 bills like popping his cheese. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a good point. You trumped me there.
So sequels, yeah. To conclude.